So it's a big night. You finally got your hair just right. You go for the hairspray, gah, you're out. What do? 30-second handy how-to that will take care of that hairspray problem. First, get yourself some nice hot water. Stir in a tablespoon, not too much, a tablespoon of sugar into the water. Stir it in. Now here's where we're gonna have to wait just a little bit. Okay, after it cools down, put it in your sprayer, because I'm sure you've got a spritzer somewhere. Pour it right in there. Now there's great benefits to this. Not only does it work really, really good, but it's also green. Doesn't hurt the environment. No propellants. Look at there. 30-second handy how-to for your hairspray. There you go.
And if you have a handy how-to tip of your own you'd like to share, send it to comments@delmarvalife.com or share it on our Facebook page. Well, you know, many of us have made New Year's resolutions, whether it's to lose weight or save money. Some of you have even vowed to volunteer. And many of our volunteers today spend their days in Haiti, where it was 2 years ago today, a magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck, killing hundreds of thousands of people and leaving 1 million people homeless. Americans responded generously with donations. That money is still at work. And joining us from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, with an update on what's going on in that country is David Meltzer Sr., Vice President of International Affairs or Services for the American Red Cross. Good afternoon.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
First of all, give us an update. How is the rebuilding process going 2 years later?
2 years later, we are seeing real progress. As you mentioned in the introduction, we had well over 1 million people homeless right after the earthquake, and today 2/3 of those people have left the camps and are living in improved conditions. We're very much still focused on, unfortunately, still 500,000 people living underneath tarps and tents in extremely difficult circumstances. But today, the Global Red Cross Network has built new homes for 125,000 people, and many more are being built, and existing homes are being repaired. Today, there are teams of Haitian workers repairing a number of homes, which at the end of the project will be 2,000 homes, enough for 10,000 people with repaired homes.
That's great news, David. Now, how are Americans responding 2 years later? I know when it happened, you know, everybody jumped to help out. Do we still see that commitment today?
Well, we still see a lot of interest in Haiti, and certainly, as is typical for all disasters, there is a great upswing in interest and support, financial as well as psychological, emotional support, immediately following a disaster, and certainly the magnitude of the earthquake that struck Haiti 2 years ago. Today, there is still a lot of interest in Haiti, and people who want to learn more about what the American Red Cross is doing in Haiti should go to redcross.org/Haiti, and there they can learn about what we are doing, what we have done, and what we will be doing in the years to come.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you, what can we do now here in America? A lot of us can't head down to Haiti to help out. How can we help back here?
Well, people who want to help can certainly make a financial contribution, write a check, put for Haiti on the check, and that money will go to help the people of Haiti in their long road to recovery. Just send it into your local chapter in the Eastern Shore, and it will get to Haiti.
All right, David, and specifically the money that gets to Haiti, what are you using it for right now?
Very much we're focused on several areas. Housing, as I mentioned, is probably the most important area as we seek to get those last hundreds of 500,000 people out from underneath the terrible conditions. But we're also focused on health. Today, our funds are helping build 2 brand new hospitals while maintaining 2 other hospitals, including the only shock trauma center in all of Haiti. Very much focused on helping people get jobs, get training, and really improve themselves economically so that when we leave, there is a real much better prospect for Haiti than when we came.
All right, looks like progress is being made. Thank you so much, David Meltzer, Sr., Vice President for International Services of the American Red Cross. And if you would like to help, you can get involved, lend a hand where one is needed right here on Delmarva. Jimmy has more on that.
So did you make that New Year's resolution to volunteer more? Well, there certainly is a need right here on Delmarva. And joining me today to talk about that need is John Culp. John's the Executive Director of the American Red Cross Lower Shore Chapter. John, thank you for joining us today.
Good afternoon. Nice to be here.
What kind of stuff does the American Red Cross get involved in here on Delmarva?
Well, a local chapter like the Lower Shore Chapter handles local disaster relief. And that can take many forms. This time of year, there's a lot of house fires.
Yeah.
There was a house fire last night in Quantico, and we were there. We were summoned, and we put the 2 people. I think they lost everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some video of it.
And we put the 2 people up in a motel for a short period of time, and we see to their other material needs to help them begin the recovery process. Earlier this week, there was a fire in Salisbury involving an adult and 4 children. We were there for that.
Right.
2 last week. This time of year, we're out to a lot of house fires.
A lot of house fires.
It can
What
be
are the kind of
floods.
things?
Or,
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Floods.
yeah, it can be floods, and of course during Hurricane Irene, we supported the sheltering of over 2,000 people.
Okay, so there you go. You got fires, snowstorms, floods, and fundraising as well. You work hard on fundraising.
Yes, it's important for, I think, the people to know that we have to be self-sufficient in terms of funding. Just because we're part of the National Red Cross doesn't mean the National Red Cross supports us.
Right.
It's neighbor helping neighbor. We're a local chapter. We do things in the local area, so we have to raise our funds locally.
So when the Red Cross gets busy, let's say here locally, are you looking for people, or are
Yes.
you're looking for people?
Yeah, we have very small staff. There's only 3 of us.
Really?
And we do everything, and my primary responsibility is the 5-county area all the way down to the bridge tunnel, though we support activities elsewhere. But so there's only 3 of us. Everything we do through volunteers. And I need volunteers for everything: disaster relief, sheltering, helping in the office, everything. We wouldn't do anything if we didn't have a roster of volunteers.
People to help out.
Yes, sir.
John, thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you for talking to us about it. Now, if you would like to find out more information on how you can get in touch with the American Red Cross Lower Shore Chapter, it's on the Show tab of DelmarvaLife.com. It's very easy to find. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, on Monday we celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. How one Sussex County organization is trying to get the message across: it's not just a day off. It's an opportunity to keep the civil rights pioneer spirit alive.